I'm Sarah and I work for Plus as a partnership coordinator, part of the Positive People team. About 18 months ago, myself and a team of health and wellbeing coaches set up social prescribing within GP practices in the coast to coast and south and east area. Today we operate within 11 GP practices. So what are my thoughts on a new norm? Well, I guess it's no such thing as normal is what my brain wants to say, and over my lifetime I've seen many changes and nothing's standard or fixed. And I think it's always in a state of flux. So I guess normal needs a new narrative, especially post-lockdown. So social prescribing we know works, it helps people. We've got over 90% of our participants. We've seen around 600 plus people over the last 15 months, aged 18 to 65. And over 90% say that the social prescribing really helped them with what the reasons why they were referred. And also about 82% said it helped them to be more motivated, more positive, to feel better about themselves, trying new activities, very engaged, and they felt better about themselves as a result. So it's very good, very positive. So what is social prescribing? Social prescribing is an opportunity for health practitioners to signpost to a health and wellbeing coach. And these are people who are offering often predominantly main referral reasons are mental health and social isolation. And again, this can have many other contributing factors which may relate to debt, housing, or their environment, employment. So 82% of these have felt that their lives have changed as a result of it. And they go and see a social health and wellbeing coach. They're referred across to the voluntary and community sector. We know this is supporting people. We also know that about 31% of our participants that we've surveyed said that they've seen their GP less as a result of seeing the health and wellbeing coach. So we know it's saving the health services money. So but the impact on this is on the voluntary and community sector. They're really struggling with not enough adequate funding to be able to support these referrals. And I think this is something that we need to collectively look at and how we can support them going forward. It's a big barrier. So I think things that we need to change and we need to look at or what we need to keep and what we need to change going post-lockdown. And I think the great things are that we've seen people being really reactive, really focusing on the needs on the ground and putting in place support. I think people have been less risk averse. I think there's been a lot more appreciation, whether it be for the NHS or for the environment that we live in, or for our friends and family, or even for just our freedom of not being confined into the house all the time. We've driven less, which is great for us, great for the environment. I think also another thing that we've done as well is kind of appreciating the small things and those small offers of kindness and generosity that we've seen within communities. And I think the response on the ground has been amazing, and I'd like to see this carrying on with organisations that have been able to really support what our community needs. I think a lot of our communities are getting poorer, and this might mean that we're focusing on the wrong things. So language and labelling is really important. Talking about a community of indices and multiple deprivation says very little about the assets and the people that live within that community. And I think the New Economic Foundation are now talking about a wellbeing economy, which looks at where people live, their environment that they live in, their health, and what is fundamentally important to them. And this is what social prescribing is all about. It's looking at that sort of holistic, person-centred approach to community development, which is what essentially I believe it is. So I think what I'd like to see, continued are these really flexible, innovative moves. And Plus is organising a webinar for the 26th of June, World Wellbeing Week, from 12:30 to 1:30. And I'm going to pull together some people who are talking about, what is social prescribing? How can we support the voluntary and community sector? I think they're in crisis at the moment. Everyone identifies it's a need. Without it, our communities would really be without a lot of the support they have. So join us on the webinar. Details will come out soon. 26th of June, 12:30 to 1:30. Thanks for your time and thanks for listening. Bye.